Hi guys, and welcome to another PHP tutorial. And today I'll be showing you some briefings about MySQL database, and I'll be showing you more about MySQL Fetch Array. Alright, so to start a PHP, first we need to start a PHP tag. Sorry, I'm not seeing any, like, it should turn red. I'm using a Notepad++. And before we can see any PHP like extensions, we need to save as PHP file and save it somewhere on my desktop, because I'm doing this for tutorial purposes only. Alright, so now it recognizes this as a PHP file, and also it shows numbers on, so you can see which line has an error or something like this. Right, so first, before we can start the MySQL Fetch Array means basically get information from a table which has some variables inside. Before we need is MySQL connect, which is you can write in your settings. I suggest you write it like this. If you're using a hosted server, you need to write like myhost.com to blah blah blah. They have like this something. Then you need your password. If you're doing this on a local server, you have your own server, you just write local host, and basically name is root, and then you have some password, and it should connect. Otherwise it should dump out an error. And now we need to write MySQL select database to say the MySQL which database we want to work on, and basically this is just database. Alright, so when we start, there are many ways to start this query, and first case is you write fetch, the variable is equals to MySQL Fetch Array function, and later on this fetch array means get information, and you need to write MySQL query, and this means you need to like line up what do we want to ask the database, and then you write select. Then if you want to work on performance, then only write what information you want to select. If you click on this star right here, it means get all information. But if you need like only ID or name or age, you write like this. Then you write from, and then you write from which table. I mean, database is this is the folder, and then in the folder there are many tables. Write it from like users, where and where something is equal to something. You can write where, I always write it on enter, like where name equals Jean, like I don't know, that's, and limit 1. Okay, in this case you will get a result of where name is that's and equals to 1. Okay, so if you want only one result to be fetched, where name is that equals 1 and age is 27. Sorry, I'm out of screen, so I'll just dump this in new line. You can click enter on it and it will work fine. So where name is that and age is equals to 1. Okay, for example, if you have like 7 of that's with age of 21, then you write 7. If you want to get all, write nothing. The thing is, if you write now echo and you want to get the information of it, like name, it will show user name, user age, you write age. The thing is, it will show only the first row that's been found with these information. Then you can write order by name dest, as it means descending or ascending. Order by ed dest means the newest user, and you can limit to 1. You can also order by rand, means order it means order in random, and you can limit to 1. Therefore, in this case, it will fetch many users of this name. But if you limit to 1, the query will stop when the first row has been gathered. Alright, therefore, so far. Now, if we want to show many results, we write while, and we do a little bit different, like write row equals MySQL Fetch Array, and we clear this out, and the slash on the back. We write like this, and then we write echo row name, and we write username and age row age, and then you just write horizontal line. And in this case, it will show all variables, all values which have these names, unless you have limited it to 10 or 5 or 20 or 60 and something. Okay, so in this script, you can pause this video. You will get users, and it will show name and age, and we have got in ID, name and age. You can also show ID, row ID in front, and then like write equals to and something like this. Okay, so now I will show you some more complex information. So where name is that and age is 27, or name equals Oscars and age is less than 20, or ID equals larger than ID is larger than 25. So in many complex, this will get that's with age of 27, or a user with name of Oscars and age is below 20, or users with ID 24, and it will get all these informations here, and it will show all these informations in random like principles. So another thing is from users where and you want to show if you search for something, and if you search for something, you write name equals, you don't like if it's equals, you get the same value as you want to write. Your name is equals value, some value. If you're using a search and somebody writes like half of this name or something like that, you write like name. This will make where text is very close to this one. So very close, I mean, if it's like this, or if it's like this, or maybe a different symbol right here, I mean like other symbols, it's very close, but this is not the closest. And much more closer is if you write %, then you write like dots, and in this case it will get all values from somebody's name which contain a letter D, A, C and E next to each other. For example, you can write D and it will get all the names that contain a letter of D, and you can write like numbers and everything. You can write this. So if you're using a query, you should also beware of a like function, because it's very used in many places. So and basically this is it about MySQL Fetch Array, and this is only the query, how you select the showing all valuables what can you be shown. There's many difficult and many different ways, but if you have any questions, you just write me personally, and thank you for